Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's New York taking on Columbus. And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. Andre Drummond is out there with LeBron James. And it's Drexler. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And so here's Columbus. Howard with this screen on LeBron. It's LeBron with the drive. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Launches a three. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. Howard kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Six to shoot. Columbus needs to get off a shot. No good from Howard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And stolen by Aldridge. He dishes it to Irving. The pass to Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And the dunk by Drexler.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
And so here is New York after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
The shot by LeBron, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Pass to Drexler. And he jams it with authority.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Outside Irving. In the corner, it's James. And with the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it last. Some changes for Columbus. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. Paul George comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Thompson. And then for New York, Paul George comes in for Drummond. And it's Thompson in for Drexler. Shot from the wing. With one on the clock. And Cousins throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Nice shot by James.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer is right on target.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Griffin's checked in for Columbus. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Columbus with possession. Kidd, no good. And Kidd, here we go. And Butler sends it back. Outside, George. Here's Kidd. And it's sent back by George. Griffin kicks to Butler. Tries again. No good. And New York will come the other way. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out of bounds, Columbus takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Howard's checked in for Paul George. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
They get it again. Back to Kidd. Leonard, that's for two. Offensive rebound.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he is built. You know, it's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from Columbus so far in this one?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. They've got Drummond, also Howard out there, Drexler out there with LeBron James.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
The shot's good from Nash.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Dishes it to Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. He feeds it to Aldridge. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Some changes for Columbus. James checked in for Leonard. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Nash. And New York with a change here, too. Jordan's checked in. Got a piece of it. Here's Drexler. That one's good from the corner.
The assist.
Drexler's got 8. And so here's Columbus. Howard kicks to Irving. Howard dishes to Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting for Columbus.
It's his first trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. New York trailing. LeBron James on the wing. Jordan the screen. Back to James. New York moving it around. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
LeBron up top. James covering. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And New York making a change here. George is checked in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Takes it from 10. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Columbus.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And Columbus making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And Columbus making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Marc Gasol is checked in for New York. Outside Butler. Got it. Good job in the post.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
LeBron kicks to Anthony. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Some changes for Columbus. Paul George, he's checked in for LeBron. Jimmy Butler comes in for Klay Thompson. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Irving. Here's Gasol. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Cousins. Butler goes in. Taken away by Kidd. Out of bounds, Columbus takes possession. And Columbus with possession. Anthony left side. .111 left here in the second. Outside, George. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And Butler, here we go. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for New York. Klay Thompson comes in for George.
Into the lineup for the New York team.
Here's Leonard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kidd passes to Leonard. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Knocks it loose. Kidd with it. He's picked up by Kidd.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
George dishes to Cousins.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Three-pointer, Butler. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Columbus out in front, up 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Thompson is up there with Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. LeBron James on the wing. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. LeBron's got 6 points.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the second free throw, good. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Aldridge inside, working on Drummond. The drive by James. For New York, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. First one falls for.
Timeout. Start it.
LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his second.
New York calls timeout.
LeBron James. 2 shots. Timeout call.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Columbus calls timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for Columbus.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. James right side. Columbus again can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
New York moving the ball around. And it's good. Drexler's got 10 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
For Columbus, they've made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The first one falls.
Shooting for Columbus, LeBron James.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Marcus All checked in for New York. New York trails by 3. Here's Kuzi. Drains it from 9 feet away. He's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Irving kicks to Aldridge. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And Columbus leads by 3.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Kicks to Gasol. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Aldridge a screen. Irving attacking. On the wing, James. That's short off the rim.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. Pass to Howard. Outside Aldridge. Lots of room. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 1:58 left in the third quarter. LeBron with it. Working on James. That's good. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And a wide open look for James. On the 3 off target.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Butler, he's checked in for LeBron. And Butler, here we go. Here's Aldridge. Excellent D from Howard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's George missing. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Irving passes to Thompson. Now, here is Irving. Back to Thompson. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aldridge has got 8 points here in this quarter. New York trails by 3. No one near James as he lets it go. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Aldridge with a screen on Kidd. Feeds it to Aldridge. He kicks it to Howard. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Kidd. That's good. And 12 points for Aldridge.
How nice was that? Aldridge has such great form and extension on that shot.
That's a 2 from Butler. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Columbus leads by just 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. New York trails by 3. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Andre Drummond. And there's Klay Thompson. And so it's New York with it. It's tipped. And here we go. Columbus fast break. Kids running.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
They grab their own miss. To the wing on the left. And now Kidd pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. And Columbus leads by 7. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Columbus.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
A different look for New York. LeBron comes in for Leonard. And it's Drexler in for Klay Thompson. Now a timeout call by Columbus.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
On the wing, George. From outside, off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The 3 from LeBron. That's good. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The dish to George. Baseline jumper. And it's George again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Outside Kidd. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. George, that's a 2-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
New York calls timeout. A platoon swap here for Columbus. New York trails by 4. Kuzi, covered by Irving, to the paint, and it's Drummond with the jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Out to Thompson. There's the feed to Aldridge. LeBron drives in. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the dunk by Drexler.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
LeBron outside. Clock at 6. Irving. Got it from 16 feet. And Columbus leads by 2.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Pass to LeBron. Kuzi. He's covered by Irving. From 20 feet out. Rebound by Columbus. 56 seconds left in the fourth.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Goes back up. Aldridge dishes to Howard. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Poked away.
And it's still within reach. But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
New York calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's James. He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. They're losing by 2. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Irving. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Clyde Drexler. Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's New York and New York.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. We've got DeAndre Jordan. LeBron James is out there with Andre Drummond. Drexler.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And Butler, here we go. It's Gay on the wing. He kicks it to Howard. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James knocks it away. Throws it up high. And finished off by Drexler.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Good.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Butler. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Kuzi. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Butler. That one's off, still out of sync.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And again, it's New York. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And here's LeBron outside. Drexler outside. Second chance shot. And again, it's New York.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Kidd. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
A different look for New York. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Duncan comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Rudy Gay.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Goes up with it again. Here's Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Drexler, that's good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Anthony's checked in for New York. Lillard comes in for Jason Kidd. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Kidd dishes to George. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Anthony missing again. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Now here's Duncan. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Thompson from long range. And that is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And he gets it to go.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
From deep three-point range. And an overpowering first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Very few bumps in the road so far. It's been an easy ride for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. Jimmy Butler is out there with Duncan. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Thompson in the shooting guard position. From downtown, does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Here's Drexler. And again, it's New York.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Thompson with it. And Drexler picking him up. Lets it fly. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls.
DeAndre Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. James kicks to Leonard. Back to James. Some nice passing by New York here. Dishes to Leonard. Jordan the screen. Off the pick. No good. And New York will come the other way. Kidd with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Cousins comes in for Duncan. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Thompson. A different look for New York. Jordan comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Jason Kidd. LeBron with the block. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. But they'll get another chance. Butler on the wing. A 3-ball. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line.
It's going to be on Rudy Gay. For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits the second from the line.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. They get the rebound. New York leading by 15. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. Here's Lillard. Cannot hit. Excellent D from Howard. Lillard's gone 2 for 5 tonight.
Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul. Into the lineup.
And so here is New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Klay Thompson.
From deep, Gay. Lillard against Butler. Lillard attacking. Good D by Drummond.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's Butler with the jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Jordan. New York, no good that time either. New York leading by 17. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
Butler passes to Kidd. The three-pointer, no good. New York with the ball. Jordan dishes to Cousins. And stolen by Howard. Here's Butler. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Assisted.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
A different look for New York. Butler, he's checked in for Jordan. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for New York, Marc Gasol's checked in for Howard. And Georgia subbed in for Jimmy Butler.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here's Butler after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Thompson against Butler. Clock at 6. Baseline J on the way. And the shot is good. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Thompson inside the line. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New York ahead, running away with it. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And New York looking at who they've got. Jordan is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Drexler. Then it's LeBron James. Now Lillard after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Wing shot on the way. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. James has got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
New York leading by 23. New York moving the ball around. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
And so New York
envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
a little over a minute gone here in the second half. LeBron James on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now here's James. And again, LeBron missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jordan sets the pick for Lillard. Jordan kicks to Lillard. Lillard again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. So New York ends up going with the new group. And a switch here also for New York. Duncan, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's sent back by Howard. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Drexler with another miss. New York trails by 19. Butler passes to Gay. To the middle. And it's blocked by Jordan. And a fast break now for New York. Oh,
Goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. And slam dunk by Butler.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
And Cousins throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
For New York, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Marcus Saul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Drexler.
Into the lineup for the New York team.
1:32 left in the third. Cousins dishes to Howard. And Gasol sends it back. And here's the fast break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Kidd kicks to Gasol. Releases. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 3 assists now in this one.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
New York calls timeout. Different look for New York. Love check in for Cousins. Anthony comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Jordan in for Jimmy Butler. Kidd with it. Leonard picks him up. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's Kidd with the drive. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Anthony. Leonard with the steal. The shot by George, wide open. That 3 off the mark. New York trails by 20. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Anthony. Kidd's got his second basket.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Gasol passes to Kidd. Back to Gasol. Kidd kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Love. To the paint. For the finish. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Kidd. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And he
well through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. New York leads by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. New York leading by 14. Duncan is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Jordan. And it's Jordan in the 2-guard.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
The 3 from Drexler. They grab their own miss. Jordan dishes to James. There's the 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. New York trails by 17. The drive by Jordan. And stolen by James. Drummond passes to Drexler. Drexler with another miss. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
LeBron kicks to Drexler. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Drexler. Shoots it up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Drexler's got 10 points in just the second half.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
New York trails by 19. Kidd attacking. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 8 points for Jason Kidd.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Butler dishes the Kidd. Hits it from three-point range. Kidd's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Drexler passes to James. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Long range from the inbound. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Butler goes in. High post, Howard. Back to Kidd. From the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kuzi. Kicks it out to Drexler. LeBron outside. And another shot. Uses the glass to drop it in. And New York leads by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure is. It sure is.
Back to Drexler. That's tipped. Taken away by Kidd. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Gay can't get it to go.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Here's Kuzi. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense.
This one for 3. Butler with the steal. Fast break, here we go. That's good from Kidd, the assist by Butler.
Immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the